Hello, I'm Sergeant Constable Detective Officer Peter Pisspot from Twat Valley Police. Many of you will be aware of reports in the news yesterday that a Metropolitan Police officer has been found guilty of being a member of a banned neo-Nazi group. Obviously this is disappointing. Clearly there are some issues with our recruitment processes that need to be ironed out. At the same time, our vetting system is never going to be completely perfect, and unfortunately from time to time the odd fascist will slip through the net. What I can tell you is that due diligence was carried out with regards to this individual's recruitment. When he applied to join the force, he was asked on his application form whether he'd ever been a member of the British National Party or other similar racially motivated organisations, and he ticked the box that said no. Obviously he was taken at his word, and we felt there was no need for further checks. It's simply unfortunate that he engaged in a deception and that the police force failed to notice his deceitful behaviour. Some people might argue that the police force ought to be quite good at noticing that sort of thing. Even though the officer in question featured in a recruitment video for this neo-Nazi group weeks before applying to join the police force, even though he had downloaded copious amounts of fascistic materials and was highly active in online forums for this proscribed organisation, as well as regularly meeting up with other members, even though there were concerns about his anti-immigrant views and intolerance on his school record, the police force could not possibly have known that this chap was in fact a bit of a wrong 'un. Obviously we regret that he was entrusted with the authority of being a police officer, and lessons will be learned. Officers across the country will be taking a knee this weekend in solidarity with all of our colleagues from a minority background, and from next week all officers will be undergoing double sessions of inclusivity and unconscious bias training. Believe me, there is no room for fascism in the UK police force, and anyone who says that there is going to get a kicking.